Welcome to Urban Knife Guy, where we explore the urban knife style and jungle survival. Today we're going to look at 3 Stockman knives. So the same design but made by 3 different companies, and of course with their own unique spins and touches on those knives. First, if you watch this channel regularly but have not subscribed, please do so to help the channel out. Thanks. So here are the 3 Stockmans. They're also of varying sizes. The first is the Rough Ryder Gentleman Stockman Midnight Swirl. This is model 959. Then we have the Bear & Son Cutlery model 247R Rosewood Stockman. And finally, we have the Boker Stockman knife. This is a 4-inch black jig bone and the model number is 110725. So let's check out each of these and then we'll do a comparison. Let's start off with the Rough Ryder. This is the Gentleman Stockman Midnight Swirl. Very simple packaging. I can see what they're going for in terms of the design to match the name, but honestly I don't think it looks really aesthetically pleasing, at least from a graphic design point of view. So simple box, the knife in a plastic bag, and this is the smallest of all the Stockmans. But we have the composite handle scales made of resin, and that's the Midnight Swirl. Very nice name for a kind of a fox mother of pearl look. It's pretty decent. I mean, it looks elegant, and from a distance someone would think this is mother of pearl. You can see the shield right there. Fit and finish is pretty good. Now there are brass pins and liners, nickel shield and bolsters, and with all Stockmans there are 3 blades, so it's characterized by the main blade, which is generally a clip point, and this is 2 inches long. There's also a spay blade and a sheep's foot blade. Now both of these are 1.5 inches long. So the blade thickness of all the knives are 1/16 of an inch, and the steel is 440A steel. Now it's advertised as just 440 steel, but it's probably 440A. And this is made in China. So very decent. I mean, it is a small knife, definitely a pocket style knife. Now the price for this is US $22. Now I've seen it cheaper in some sites, but I got it for this price, and I've seen, varying prices for this knife. So that is the Midnight Swirl from Rough Ryder, and we'll get back to this in just a while. This is the Bear & Son Rosewood Stockman. Comes in a very simple box as well. And I got this from a store, and it's been sitting in the store for quite some time. I did clean it up a bit because there was a bit of rust forming. Now, even though it's stainless steel, it still can rust, and I had to clean it up, but it was just spots, so it wasn't so bad. So this is the rosewood handle, and you can see it's larger than the Rough Ryder. Now the close length is 3 7/8 inches, and the main blade over here is 2 7/8 inches. Weight is 2.5 ounces, and of course you get the 2 other blades, the spay blade and the sheep's foot. Now this is also made from 440A steel, and the price for this is US $40. Nice snap to that. So it's a hollow ground blade, and these are nickel silver bolsters, and of course there are pins as well. Fit and finish is decent. Very nice, just traditional looking folding knife, something you expect an outdoorman to carry. Finally, we have the Boker Stockman. So classic Boker box, just a plain black box, some instructions, and then we have the best presentation among all the knives, suggesting it might be the most expensive as well, and it is at about $45 US. This is 4 inches long. Very nice jig bone. So this is bone, and you can see the tree emblem here. So this is the Tree series by Boker. Brass liners, nickel silver bolsters as well. Pins, and a clip point blade, which is 3 inches long. So the handle is 4 inches long, the overall length is 7 inches long. The weight for this, 2.8 ounces. So this is made from 440 steel. Could be A, could be C, not too sure. But if they don't advertise it, you could bet it's probably A over C. Because if it's 440C, they tend to make that known. And then we have the spade blade and the sheepswood blade. Satin finish, plain edge. Fit and finish also very good. And this one is made in Germany. And here we have all three Stockman knives for comparison. Obviously, the Rough Ryder is the smallest. These two about the same size, but the Boker just slightly bigger. Now, in terms of fit and finish, all of them are good. But just to give you kind of a summary, in terms of materials, they're all 440A most likely, but they're all definitely 440 steel. So in terms of pricing, that's $22, $40, and $45. This is made in China, Son from the USA, and Boker from Germany. In terms of the pull, I'd say the pull for all the knives are pretty good. I'd say give it about a 7 out of 10. Definitely this Rough Ryder is very smooth in terms of the opening for all the blades. The Bear & Son has a bit of grating. Maybe it needs to be cleaned out. As I mentioned, it was in a store for a very long time and there was a bit of rust. So maybe it needs to be cleaned out a bit more. But I've seen some reviews online where people have talked about the pull and just not a great experience opening and closing it. So definitely a bit more of that stiffness. For the Boker, no problem whatsoever. Similar to the Rough Ryder. The clip point has a bit more of a resistance. The spade blade and the sheepswood is very smooth. So actually, surprisingly, in terms of the action, I would say that this is maybe the best among all these. But these two are very close. So if I were to choose one, I think I like the Boker the best out of these three. I like that natural jig bone finish. It gives it texture, feels expensive, and that tree medallion also really nice. Now the fit and finish for all are great. So I would think there's no problem in any of these knives. But if I have to think about price point, now this is actually really inexpensive at $22, and if you can get it cheaper, this is twice the price at $45. $40 at this price point, I would probably give this a pass. So it'll be between these two. If you're looking for inexpensive small Stockman, definitely this would be a good buy. And if you're looking for a larger Stockman, you can't go wrong with this Boker. So do let me know your thoughts on these three knives. I know there are many different brands of Stockmans. Buck makes them, Case makes them, lots of good knives. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like the content in general, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.